Always. Turn to it. Now that means that the one 1900 years ago was a prophet, and his name was Yahshua. He was not the son of Yahweh, he was a prophet. His name was Yahshua, the son of Yosef, Joseph, the carpenter, the mason. Just as you had Yahshua, the son of Nun, with Moses. 13:34. Matthew 13:34. Read. All that he taught the multitude was in parables. And when he spoke no other way but in parables. And without a parable spake he not unto them. So that means all he ever taught was an allegory. So when you read the message in the New Testament, there's not a Christian walking alive that understands it. Neither are you taught what he said, because you don't know the parables. You don't know what parables mean. I'm the only one that can break the code and loose the seals thereof, that's been sealed up since Daniel chapter 12, verse 9. I'm the only one prevailed to take the book and loose the seals. Revelation 5:5 tell you I'm the Lamb. I'm the one prevailing. Everybody else failed. I'm the Lion of the tribe of Judah. So he, 1900 years ago, spoke in parables only. Meaning, he didn't speak out where you could understand it. He spoke one thing hidden under the image of something else. So when all you white Christians read, when all you black Christians read, when all you yellow Christians read, all you red Christians read the Bible, you don't know what you're reading. Because everything he said was a parable, and a parable is an allegory. When the word was written in Masonic symbols in the beginning, they understood what the word was that the symbol represented. The symbol was a substitute for the word. It was a substitute for the Bible. It was all written in symbols to substitute the true meaning. And it was only written like this in the last 600 years. And now the symbols are worshipped, and the word and the understanding of the word is lost. So you are Mason worshiping symbols now. And you're worried about giving the right sign for the next degree. Instead of understanding the word that degree represents. You've lost all of that. So you have the form of godliness but denying the power thereof. And the whole world is deceived by not knowing what the man said 1900 years ago. You don't know what he said because he spoke only in parables. That's what you have recorded. Say, but when I return, I will not speak in parables anymore. Matthew what? John 16:25. Read. These things have I spoken unto you in Proverbs. The time cometh when I shall no more speak to you in Proverbs. I will show you plainly. That's what I'm doing now. I'm showing you plainly. And John chapter 16 verse 13, he said then, 1900 years ago, when he comes, the Spirit of truth, he will guide you into all truth and then show you things to come. I'm the only one that can show you what's coming in Revelation and what's coming in the Old Testament, because it's still prophecy. The Old Testament is still prophecy, unfulfilled. That means the whole world is in darkness about what's happening and the timetable of what's happening. You think you have a lot of time? You don't. The kingdom of Yahweh is at hand. You know how short that is? See my hand? Put your hand out in front. As far as you can get it. Try it. The word says the kingdom of Yahweh is at hand. That's a short time, isn't it? Don't worry about miles down the road. The kingdom of Yahweh is at hand. The Son of Man cannot preach about what you hear on the television on Sunday. All preachers are lying. I don't care what their color is. All of you liars. If you're in here white and the preacher, you're a liar. And you're a dumb dog too. You know more than your black counterpart, but you're a liar and a deceiver too. All of you lying. And you're all going to be destroyed with Satan. Don't worry about no spirit heaven. You're going to burn in a physical fire. Revelation 20 and 10 tells you you're going to burn for real. And the false preacher and Satan going to burn together. You've deceived all these people. And all of you that's in here hearing the truth for the first time in your life, all of it. All that I'm saying to you is total truth. So verse 6, back to John chapter 10, verse 6, said, this parable spake the Son Yahweh to them, but they didn't understand what he was saying. Well, I'm back now, speaking plainly to you, guiding you to all truth. So now I'm going to make it plain. Truly, truly, I say unto you, I am the door. You are listening to the door and looking at the door, the only door out of America. You're not getting out no other way. Passport got you locked in. Remember? White folk got you locked in America. You thought you were free, but you're not free. Just because you can go from state to state and city to city, you're not free. You're just like a lion in a cage going from one room to the other. I'm the one. Isaiah 61:1. Verse 8, John 10:8. All leaders that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved. And behold, I stand at your door and knock. 3 raps at your door. Are you going to open up and let me come in? If you open your door, I'll come in and sup with you. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved. And shall go in and out and find pasture. That means food, clothing, shelter, life, substance. But the thief cometh not but for to steal from you, steal your money, and to cause you to be killed, destroyed in hell, and destroyed. I'm come that you might have life, and that you might have it more abundantly. Because I am the good shepherd, and the good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. But he that is a hireling, that means your preacher and leaders that's hired, paid to do the job. He that is a hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, when they see the wolf coming, they leave the sheep. Now see, the wolf is an allegory. Sheep is an allegory. We're not talking about four-legged sheep and four-legged wolf. Ezekiel 34, verse 31, tells you my sheep are men. Ezekiel 34:31 says, my sheep are men. So if my sheep are men, who's the wolf? You know that's the white man when it comes to you. See how tricky the book is written? It's written in allegories. Your mind is on sheep and a wolf out there crawling in the woods somewhere. These are allegories. So if you read it with understanding, it says, when you, the so-called black man of America, when your leaders see the white man coming, they run. When they see the white man coming mad, when they cut your welfare and food stamps off, he cut out. Because he doesn't care about you. So he said, then the wolf catches you and scatters you. So the white man catches you and scatters you all around. The hireling